So, I heard that Soulvester has been keeping up with making some tapes in the background, huh? And here we have another Secret Bugs Burgers VHS tape to react and analyze to. How's it going, everyone? And welcome to another Bugs Burgers episode. This is going to be a one-off mini episode. This time of me reacting and analyzing this brand new tape that came out a little bit over a month ago at this point of recording this video, called the ACME Containment Facility Home Invasion. So my little theory is that this might be an instructional videotape on how to deal with those revives and how to properly defend against them. Right before the ACME Containment Facility pretty much comes on by and probably picks them up by their frickin' feet and takes them safely back to their, secret facility. So yeah, this is going to be really neat to react to here. And if we hover right over in the description, it still takes place in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And there's a lot of binary coding here, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and copy all of this and then translate this real quick here so we can see what kind of secrets that this VHS tape is hiding. Alright, here's a random binary translator that I found out there on the internet. It was the very first one that popped up on Google here. So if we pasted all of this binary gunk into that box, here we have some secret stuff here. Matilda and Don Quack, last seen in the morning hours of July 23rd, were found, hopefully not dead at any point within their home, right? That'll just not be good news to find out. Or they could have possibly turned into, revived themselves. And that, yeah, both of those outcomes are equally as terrible with one another. Oh, man. It's been a while since I actually dipped my own sort of, not webbed feet this time, or any sort of animal feet, just your normal human toes, okay, into the Bugs Burgers universe. And oh man, I know that I'm probably going to forget about a couple of lore pieces here and there, but it'll all probably come back to me as some very familiar stuff that we're going to be looking at here. So, here we are with ACME Containment Facility Home Invasion. Oh man, I'm super excited to react to this tape here. So we're gonna brace ourselves in 3, 2, 1. Make sure the volume's turned up all the way. Here we go.
Start with a household of girls, add a father,
Okay.
a brother-in-law, and a best friend, and you have full house.
When wants
Hey,
to know where
full
babies
house.
come from?
That's not a good question to ask there, alright? So ironic how that takes place in a house, alright? The footage you're about to view at home is not for the faint of heart, because this is all about a home invasion. Oh, that's Matilda and Don Quack, okay. Matilda and Don Quack, last seen in the morning hours of July 23rd, were found dead in their home yesterday. They had one son, Mikey, and Matilda was expecting twins. Oh, man. However, they were all assumed dead. Sheesh. The following footage was taken from CCTV of the household on the night of the murder. They were attacked by a group of revived. Yeah, being in the world of an analog horror like this, just like with Mandela Catalog or Vita Carnis, those are some other really sick analog horror series. Being attacked by a group of anomalous figures like these, yeah. You're always gonna end up cooked at the end of this altercation here. Oh man, rest in peace to that whole family though. That's horrible to find out that they're all just murdered within their own home. July 24th, 12 a.m. Matilda and Don were asleep in their bedroom. Mikey was watching television in the living room here. Just chilling out, watching some tunes late in the morning. The kitchen, everywhere else looks deserted. In the dining room. Alright. Alright, what's going on at 12:10 in the morning, huh? We're back in the bedroom here? Is he still watching his television? Yep, I could see him on the floor. No changes in the backyard, so that's good. I mean, this takes place in the past, so at the moment it does seem good, but from what we just learned, yeah. things are about to get way worse here. Alright, 12:20 this time. Everything still seems just like the same. Strange audio in the backyard, possibly an old radio or a TV signal? Strange audio in the background, possibly an old radio or a TV sign off. I recognize that freaking radio thing from anywhere. Yeah, that's from Half-Life 2. I heard this same exact radio tune so many times before that I just find it really cool that it was used in this VHS tape here. Yeah, a couple of points whenever you're playing that game, you have a chance of actually finding that eerie sounding radio tune somewhere. So yeah, that's really cool that this was used in this VHS tape here. Alright, and we're back inside of the house, nothing too different going on. Alright. So what's going on at 12:30 here? Yep, they're still in their bed. I don't see any... Oh man, that would be so creepy if there was a revived hiding under their bed just peeking out. Oh. Okay, and that tune just suddenly turned off. Back at the kitchen. Dining room here, nothing of note so far. Alright, 12:40. Back in the living room here. I'm trying to see if there's any sort of noises that I can pick up on. Still nothing. Oh, wait, one of us? Alright. That was a whole lot of one of us's. I don't want to become one of you. I want to be my normal human self. Okay? I don't want to be turned into a filthy revived like you guys. Okay? So, no. 12:50. Okay. Still nothing. Is that the doorway that leads into the frickin' basement? Or the door that leads out to the backyard inside? Wait, what? What? We're here? Oh. Oh, no. Yep. They're here about to slaughter the whole family. Sheesh. Okay. What's gonna happen at 1 a.m.? Man, this is so disturbing so far here. Don't see anything else of note. This house is still as quiet as usual. It feels like that I'm sitting here surveilling the whole place, that I'm just watching over the family here. 1:10 a.m. Am I playing I'm on observation duty in the Bugs Burgers universe? Like, this is kind of neat, actually. Trying to see if anything is out of note. Okay, I still see that all of their items are in the right places here. There's no anomalies so far. Alright, I'll just stop right there. 1:20 a.m. So we're just still going by 10 minutes each time here. He's still watching TV. He is chilling. What the heck? There's literally nothing out here. Kitchen. Hi there, parasitic Lola. Are you about to fill up someone's stomach full of your frickin' spiders? Yeah, that's disgusting still. Ugh. No. Don't you dare tell me you're gonna pick him up and eat him alive. Mommy? That is not your mommy. Yes. I can barely read that down there. Are you one of the scary people, like on TV? Yes, can you just look up and look at him? Daddy always warned me about people like you. Look up behind you. Daddy thinks we'll hurt you. Oh my gosh, Mikey. Mommy knows better, though. Look behind you, man! Mommy would never hurt you. Does your neck hurt and you're not be able to, like, freaking move around and look around the room? Really? Oh, don't. Of course, honey buns. Oh, man. Trying to manipulate this poor freaking kid. Mommy always knows best. Oh, no, you do not. Now, come with Mommy. Really? Just like that? Oh my gosh. And then we just proceed on with the rest of the camera feeds. Why? Oh, poor Mikey. Rest in peace, man. You'll definitely be missed. Mikey was never seen again after this tape. It can only be assumed that he is likely dead or probably turned into another revived. Maybe. Ugh. And the TV is shut off. Man, that is sad. This little fella was trying to watch some TV and then parasitic Lola came in and then freaking ate him alive. Wait. Why didn't it show off the kitchen camera? Wait, what? Why did the... Wait a minute. What's going on here? Hiya, Dawn and Matilda. Oh, sheesh. Okay, did not want to see that up close. Ugh. Okay. Still no changes here. That was a foreboding family photo there. Where did the kitchen camera go? I'm kind of concerned what's going down in the frickin' kitchen area. Okay, still nothing. The backyard still looks deserted. Don't see any revives emerging from the bushes from the woods. Okay. Now who do we have here in the kitchen, huh? Oh, that's not cool at all. Oh, why are you trying to burn your face off with the oven like this, huh? Okay, and it's still... Oh, what the... Oh my gosh! Oh, okay.
From the New York City
What?
streets
And we're back?
comes an uncompromising drama.
With the commercials here?
Abortions,
Your Honor, Mr. Greer.
one of relentless investigation
The heck?
Would it have been so difficult for the police to obtain a warrant?
and prosecution.
Mrs. Cullen, confused, emotional, suicidal.
Okay, then.
Tell you the deal. Did you in fact commit the
Alright, I
crime
guess I'm
that you
gonna
charged?
watch some,
Yes.
crime
Law and
drama
Order,
stuff.
Tuesday
Law
on
and Order!
CTV.
Wait, I recognize this show from some of
Enter
those
the 7th annual
memes that I saw
Saskatchewan Youth
before.
Talent Search at the Saskatoon Exhibition.
Hey!
Dancers, singers, entertainers, and musicians experience the thrill of competing for
Hey!
success and performing before
I
a
like the
live
jam
audience.
though.
One senior act
Hey!
will win a trip to
This is
the
taking
Canadian
my
Youth
mind
Talent
off of
Search.
the
Entertainers from 9 to 12 years.
awful stuff
and
that
to
was
the
going
new
down in
junior
that
event.
Pick
household.
up your Saskatchewan Youth Talent Search entry form
Hey,
at the Saskatoon
what?
Fairland Exhibition.
Whoa,
or this
whoa,
station.
whoa! Wait,
The
I
entry
don't
deadline
remember
is May
seeing a
25th.
bugged bun
They're not hip,
in the background there.
fancy,
Okay.
or fashionable. They no
Ooh,
longer fit your prescription or your
that was
style.
uneasy
But
to
for
see
one
him
person
there in the
living in a
background.
developing
Ugh.
country, these used eyeglasses will put the world in focus. Maybe
Oh, really
for the
now, huh?
very first time. Don't
Hey.
throw away someone's chance for a clearer tomorrow.
Okay, this is wholesome
Donate
here. I
your
like
used
this.
eyeglasses.
Contact your local Sunrise Lioness and Lions clubs. We got more
We're
crime
not
drama
always
stuff.
popular in this line of work, but that comes with the territory. We're part of the community too.
Oh,
we're
never
doing
mind
our
that.
job
It just
because
turned
we're
into something
concerned
very
about
wholesome.
protecting the community.
Oh, and we're back with the.
You really have to care about people. And that's the most satisfying part of police work.
Ah,
You
okay,
have
I
the
see
chance
what's
to
going
show
on
that you
here.
care.
Yeah, you gotta put on your seatbelt there. Yeah. Alright, now what's gonna happen here?
Introducing
More
Deck Lock,
commercials.
the
Wait,
handyman's
what?
answer to simple deck construction.
What is
The
that?
four-way slot enables you to use cross bracing, adding strength and versatility to the construction of your deck.
Oh,
With
really?
four-way deck block, building a deck is as easy as 1, 2, 3, before.
I'm waiting
Build your
for
deck or
something
any
bad
outdoor
to happen
project
here.
with a versatile 4-way deck block.
It
And save
seems
time, money, and
normal
labor.
on the
Ask
surface,
for
but
deck
with all
block
the
and free
stuff
deck
that
block
we
plans
freaking
at
saw
your local
before,
building supply center.
I'm worried that there might be something that could interrupt one of these commercials here. See, like that, for example. Hi there, bugs. Yeah, I can faintly understand what you're trying to tell me. Whoa, what was that? What was that what you're trying to say right there at the very bottom? The first time I met him was while I was walking home one night. I spotted him out of the corner of my vision, standing down a dark alley. He just stared me down. I'd barely noticed him at first, but even the rest of the way, I could still feel his eyes. They were the darkest eyes, the devil's eyes. So could this possibly be Bugs himself talking to us, specifically on how he actually met Soulvester? Like, this dark figure was standing down this alleyway and then probably followed the rest of the way to his home and then probably turned him into one of these revives? Or could it possibly be this other account that is not of Bugs' own sort of experience, right? Because they were the darkest eyes, the devil's eyes. Sounds a whole lot like Soulvester in a way. Or it could possibly be some other dark figure or other character that we have not heard of before, huh? Ugh. Hate those distorted sounds. So eerie. And now we're back to our regular scheduled program of surveilling this family's house. As it just keeps spiraling down from here. Yep, still nothing out of the ordinary. Okay? Everything just still seems quiet. Alright, we're back in the bedroom at 2:20 a.m. Whoopee! Okay, nothing going down in the living room. The backyard. Don't hear any sort of crickets. Dining room. Nothing going on there. Still. Something's under the bed. I freaking called it! I called it ever since the start of this freaking VHS tape. Some revived is hiding under their bed. I saw their freaking hands for a second there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. One of them's been impaled. The bed, no. That's so... Oh man. Rest in peace, the Quack family. Sheesh. Oh my gosh, that is so morbid. And then it's just going to be the same exact quiet atmosphere for the rest of the night? Or possibly something is going to disturb at some point.
And now for Final Jeopardy. This heaviest animal also makes the loudest sound.
Wait, what? Jeopardy this time? What?
No.
Okay.
Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, you can guess as much as you want. Wait, why King Kong?
Dinosaur. That's just for fun. No. Okay. What is a blue whale?
What is a whale?
Could you be a little more specific on that?
Oh, come on.
Blue.
Jeopardy. It's as much fun as you
Come on, you got it. Yeah,
30
nice.
weekdays.
Some things last.
Okay. Wait, there's a
Some
rabbit
things fast.
character that I'm probably overlooking a whole lot of stuff, am I?
When it comes to allergies, thank goodness
Oh,
there's
yeah,
Hismanol.
isn't this
One
relatable?
Hismanol
Yep.
tablet once a day relieves itchy, watery eyes, annoying runny nose, and sneezing.
Yeah.
And Hismanol relief lasts a full 24 hours. Hismanol, it's fast and it lasts.
Heck yeah. Now, this is something that I kind of want for myself here.
It's been credited with saving lives.
What is going on? I cannot tell what that says. With the low bitrate of these commercials here, with how much static there is going on, I can barely read what's going on with the text. It could just possibly be nothing.
It's been credited with saving lives. This is one program you shouldn't miss. Rescue 9117 Monday.
Hey, seems action-packed enough, yeah.
I love to ski. But I race to win.
Huh.
It's the same with what
Isn't
I
that
drink.
really?
McCain Punch. McCain's the
Fruit
winner
punch?
for me.
Alright, I'm already feeling parched as it is. I want some of that. Oh, wait a minute. Space Jam. Let's go here.
McDonald's brings you a mouth-watering quarter pounder
With bacon and cheese.
topped with a delicious
Excuse me?
barbecue sauce.
Wow, sick
Served
bun
with medium
action
fries
going on.
and medium soft
To
drink.
satisfy any hunger.
Well, almost.
Oh. Oh, come on. I was watching those frickin' commercials there. Now we're back to surveilling this... What's left of this family's house? Okay. Oh, and the time isn't even up there anymore on the top left corner. Yep, and we can't even see what's going on in the bedroom anymore? What is that? I'm gonna check that out. Oh my gosh! Why? A second time! Why? Hey, Bugged Bunny, come on! Why? Oh my gosh! Why a second time in a row, Buster? What? You got me good as like a first time in that Phobia VHS tape, and now you got me a second freaking good time in this one. Why? Okay, you're just like probably one of the kings of professionally jump-scary people, aren't you, huh? My word, dude. Catch me a freaking break with you now, huh? Come on. Oh man, okay, let's go back to these commercials. Yay!
It's all right. He's just tired.
There's a disease that affects
What?
millions of people in the world today. A disease so powerful
Bobby, honey.
it can destroy not only the one who has it, but the ones who love him.
Oh, dang.
You don't have to drink to suffer from alcoholism. At Al-Anon, we know how much it hurts. We're here because we've been there.
Why did the commercial suddenly get a little bit distorted near the end there? Huh. And, well then, that's pretty much all it of this VHS tape here. Well, I just don't know what to say about any of that whatsoever. You know, the Revives broke into the house and then, yeah, kidnapped their only child, Mikey, and then killed off both of the parents. Oh man, rest in peace to both of them, by the way. And I wonder what's gonna go on with Mikey now, because I am really concerned for his safety and well-being, but he is not with us anymore at this point because he is probably being raised by the Revives right now. Well, yep, Swirls, you've done it again with another one of these bangers of a VHS tape here. So for the analysis side of things, there's not a whole lot for me to go back through and analyze and pick apart through this whole VHS tape here. So I'm just gonna briefly go over the whole tape here and analyze some of the secret messages that came up on a couple of parts of the camera feed that was surveilling the former family's home here. And there's the Half-Life 2 spooky radio music that's playing. I wonder if some Revived is standing behind a bush just holding up a radio way up in the sky like that, and he's just blaring the music, trying to make himself sound spooky in the background somewhere. 1250. Now this is something different here. It could possibly be the outside door that leads out to the backyard, that leads into, well, somewhere in the house, presumably the kitchen, because that's where we saw that blinded version of that revived bugs crawling into the freaking kitchen area. And so that just kind of glitches out with the backyard there. I don't think there's any sort of secret message that's involved with that. But the Revives are letting themselves known that they are there. We're here, and we're gonna freaking tear you all apart on the inside of the house, alright? And yep, look who has returned back into these VHS tapes. Yeah, it's been a while. Parasitic Lola, we haven't seen you at all within the past couple of other VHS tapes that we have taken a look at before in the past couple of Bugs Burgers episodes here. But yeah, you're just in the dining room, just standing there looking all creepily with your belly button of your giant freaking belly all glowing. Yeah, with that same exact eyeball that's looking around everywhere. You can just hear the ambience of that dining room just all distorted and kind of sinister. And, yep, there goes Parasitic Lola convincing poor old Mikey there that, yep, it is your mommy, but no, it's not your actual mom. Mommy, he says. And so, here comes Parasitic Lola, just instantly saying, yes, it is I, your mommy. Are you one of the scary people, like on TV? Really now. Daddy always warned me about people like you. Daddy thinks we'll hurt you, so nah, that's a bold lie right there that Parasitic Lola is telling this poor old freaking kid right here. Mommy knows better though. So what are you gonna do? Just kidnap Mikey and you're gonna be his new mom, or you're gonna do something way worse? Probably, you know, slice him off the, you know, screen. Ugh. Mommy would never hurt you. Look at what you are, alright? You are the clear definition of an abomination, okay? What do you mean Mommy would never hurt you? And then there's just an awkward silence there. Really? Again, if you would just turn your neck around and then look up at her. No! She's gonna do something way worse with you. Of course, honey buns. Okay. And that's the final nail in the manipulation coffin. Mommy always knows best. Are you sure about that, by the way? No. Come with Mommy. No. Don't do it. But regardless, he gets frickin' taken away anyways. Oof. And then for the rest of that, well, set of 10 minutes there, there's nothing new that's going on. Mikey was never seen again after this tape. It can only be assumed that he is likely dead, or possibly still alive, and then they're gonna turn him into another revived. Okay, so that one awful shot of the freaking kitchen, yep, someone's clearly gone. Could it be Dawn or Matilda? You know, depending on this VHS tape here, it is very hard to tell. But yeah, one of those bedlums is gone. So I think that one of them got up to check around the house of what's going on, and possibly with their son Mikey, and he went to the kitchen, or she went to the kitchen, and ultimately, you know, they were left with their face on the stovetop oven. And so that's really neat that they didn't show off the kitchen camera after a few more set of 10 minutes of just scrolling through these security cameras. Oh, no, yep. I was gonna freaking say something about the webbed feet and the ducktail, but then I was like, yeah, that could be someone else, but no. That's one of the parents that got slaughtered in the kitchen. Oh, man. Rest in peace to Matilda right there. Gosh, dude. Or Dawn that just went to investigate what's going on in the rest of the house. Oh, yeah. That could possibly be leading up to the outside of the house, or maybe this has a basement of its own. No, that's clearly leading out to the backyard. If it actually was a basement, then we would actually see him climbing up instead of just barreling into the office in this disturbing spider sort of form that he's taken on. Ooh. Hiya there, revived bugs. How are you doing? Are you not gonna munch on the remains of that poor soul over there and turn him into another revive? Because, yeah, that's a missed opportunity. And this takes us immediately to the commercials here, where there's not anything going on with these. But this shot right here. No thank. Oh my gosh, yep, he's back. I didn't even notice the freaking eyeballs through the symbol that's right here. Yep, it's who I think it was, from that frickin' Phobia VHS tape, always watching. Right through the frickin' screen of the VHS tape playing. Oh my gosh. That right there is eerie. How he's just sitting there, always watching throughout probably the rest of the other VHS tapes here. What is your deal, huh?
Reform at the Saskatoon Prairie Land
And
Exhibition.
then he freaking evaporates off to somewhere else.
Yep.
And there he is, presumably the same old bugs, you know, the bug-eyed freaking bugs. See what I did there? Bug-eyed, whatever. The same old wide-eyed bugs that we saw a couple of other times before, or possibly this is that revived bugs that we saw ever since the main game of Bugs Burgers, just crawling into the house. That's so disturbing. And here we have his sinister story to tell. Could possibly be Bugs' like origins of him being transformed into what he actually is now, or possibly could definitely describe something else. The first time I met him was while I was walking home one night. I spotted him out of the corner of my vision, standing down a dark alley. He just stared me down. I had barely noticed him then, but even the rest of the way, I could still feel his eyes. They were the darkest eyes, the devil's eyes. Could this possibly be in reference to Soulvester, or that disturbing variant of Bugs Bunny himself? Always staring you down, regardless of where he is in these VHS tapes. Oh man, that is so dark to think about. And so for the rest of these other sets of 10 minutes, yep, and clearly that same revived Bugs could be hiding under the bed of Matilda or Don Quack right here that's still sleeping away. And he's gonna do something very drastic in just a second, or a few minutes from now. And, yep. Golly, that is so disturbing. Or could possibly be Matilda, in the way that she was going to have another child and she has been, oh, that is awful to think about, impaled through the womb. Oh, no. That is so dark, man. Oh, sheesh, dude. And it just focuses in on this shot for just a few more lengthy seconds. There's that secret URL that I will check out after. Oh my! I literally got jump scared a second time. Why? That one got me more than the first jump scare of him popping in the VHS tape. Ouch. Ow, man. Dude, I gotta say, you are the king of jump scares, alright? You are a professional at what you do, and maybe you could possibly relate to that one other story that was right there at the bottom of that one camera shot of that one other Bugs Bunny revive that was crawling inside, or that could be something else entirely. That freaking jump scare. This has to be one of the scariest freaking jump scares that I've ever gotten before in any one of these VHS tapes. Oh. I don't know if this could be on the same par as that one from the Phobias tape, or this could be way more up the freaking chain from that original jump scare of that Phobias VHS tape. With how effective this one was at him sliding in with that massive burst of distorted electric. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah. What a well worth a jump scare. And then if we play through the rest of this tape, it's going to be over that same vintage commercial there, and ultimately caps off all of this ACME Containment Facility home invasion tape. Oh yeah, there's one other thing that I almost forgot to check on. Yeah, there we go. So at 12:40 a.m. of the security feed, the backyard cam freaks out for a second, and one of us just repeats for a few times, and the whole screen in the background just turns an evil, spooky red. How about I don't become one of you filthy revives? I would like to value my life more. Okay, thank you very much. And the safety of every other normal Looney Tune that's out there in this universe. So yeah, how about y'all can go screw off and go back to where y'all crawled out from the darkness. So after reacting and analyzing to that newest VHS tape as of now, that ACME Containment Home Invasion tape, I tried to type out that secret link character for character, but the resolution of the VHS tape, I kind of got confused with a couple of those letters and other characters that I was trying to type out into my web browser, and it just said the same stuff over and over again, like couldn't reach the link. So I contacted Swirls about the whole ordeal, and he sent over that secret text document, and so here we have it right in front of our very eyes. Yep, if you can already see the text document, then yeah, I congratulate y'all. So the title of this document is Confidential in all bold caps 001. The following is taken from an audio transcript from an ACME conducted interview. Interviewer has chosen to stay anonymous. Interviewee, yep, just like with the actual freaking ACME introductory tape that we briefly looked over in the very first episode of the Bugs Burger series. We're interviewing one of these revives here. So the interviewee is Revived Bugs. Revived Bugs and Redacted, who has chosen to stay anonymous, like we read before. Revived Bugs, did you see the broadcast, Doc? Broadcast? On WIB, World International Broadcasting, yesterday night. Oh, yeah, I was told by one of my employees. Poor family. However, I need to ask you something, though, coincidentally relating to that. Who is the other rabbit in the footage? Revived Bugs? Saying, Lola? No, not her. We already know lots about her. There was another one. The glitchy one at the end. Oh, I don't know him. Strange. You usually know a lot of things. Usually, Doc, but not him. All I know is that Soulvester, calls him Bugged Bunny. Interesting. Every time Soulvester, goes to make another tape, I always hear the rabbit in there with him. I think he might be helping him with the tapes, rather than the footage, you say. Bugged Bunny is likely passive, a rarity for the revived, if he is one. So, there's a lot of mysticity on Bugged Bunny here. Yep, that's his actual name, alright? So this Bugs Bunny that we keep seeing throughout a couple of these VHS tapes with the wide humanoid eyeballs that has a tendency to freaking jump scare the life out of people, that's his name, Bugged Bunny. I really do like the name of that mysterious freaking version of Bugs Bunny a whole lot. And thus, that is the end of this part of the reaction and analysis video, as there is another VHS tape that will be coming out fairly soon. So you'll be able to see when that part of the video will be recorded. So yeah, I will take it to future me, who will be going over that brand new VHS tape. So yeah, take it away, future me, for the rest of this reaction and analysis video. Now just a moment here before we go on to the next VHS tape. I am recording this a couple of days after doing the first part of this reaction and analysis video. It is currently October 19th as of recording this part of the video here. And there was a couple of parts of this VHS tape that I kind of got wrong a little bit here, and Swirls had let me know some information here to clarify a couple of points in this exact VHS tape right here. So the first plot point right here that the first plot point revolves around Mikey as he is talking to Lola. I said that, hey, you might want to look behind you before she freaking kidnaps you or takes you off to somewhere else. But supposedly, Mikey had a history with Lola, it seems like, and he just went on with her merry way and went off to somewhere else, probably a hidden, revived sort of hideout area. So clearly Mikey knew who Lola was at first, and, well, but they had small talk between each other. Of course, honey buns, yep, I'm gonna take you under my parasitic arms. Mommy always knows best. And so, now, come with Mommy. Just to pretty much manipulate his freaking child mind a little bit more there. And we don't hear any sort of screams or anything like that because parasitic Lola had calmed him down a little bit and, well, just let him know that I'm not as bad as what they have been telling you in front of your face. So, you want to come with me real quick here? And then Mikey went, yep, sure, why not? And then just followed her right out of the freaking back door into the woods off to somewhere else that we probably presume that she's probably going to be not going to be taking care of him anytime soon. Ah, yep, see? There we go. So yeah, this right here is Don Quaxon, just to clear a couple of misconceptions here, and my own sort of initial assumption that it could have been possibly someone else, but yeah, Don Quaxon got up to investigate what was going on in the house, and then he's being cooked on the frickin' stovetop there. That is so freaking morbid to see right there. Along with, you know, Matilda, as we actually get to see her later on in the freaking VHS tape here, is that, well, my assumptions on that part were kinda correct. So this is where Matilda is laying, and then Dawn is laying on the right-hand side. I mean, gives it a dead giveaway right there, because we can actually see her baby bump right there. And then later on down the line, we can actually see something real morbid. That frickin' Matilda just gets stabbed or impaled right through her midsection as she was still pregnant at the time, and that is so frickin' horrific to think about. That she was impaled, and that also pretty much instantly, oh man, snuffed out an infant's own life in her womb. Oh my goodness. And so here's something else to note right here. So the Space Jam ad that was right over here in the later part of the VHS tape right here. Supposedly there's some historical context here that I pretty much learned about, was that this... you know what, I'm not going to get hungry right here just by looking at that burger. So supposedly that came out way later down the line, sometime within the late 90s, and what kind of a weird time vortex is going on here. And then this tape, as we, well, pretty much watched through the whole thing, was released somewhere right about, you know, in the late 80s as well. So there's like a near sort of decade time period in between that original tape that was recorded. There's this Space Jam fast food ad was playing 10 years in the future about that, alright? So there is some weird freaking time sort of vortex. I have no idea what's going on here, alright? This is from the future, and then we actually get to see it way in the past, so yeah. Oh my gosh, how am I not seeing these small freaking details? I don't know, I'm just freaking horrified. I'm super paranoid every single time whenever I watch through these because I'm just so engrossed on what's actually gonna happen next. Thank you so much, Swirls, for letting me know that I also missed out on some very secretive secrets that are hiding in the background. So, right after we see that the rest of that camera feed just swing on by, and then that one piece that says that Mikey wasn't seen for the rest of the other camera feeds for the rest of the night, we get to actually see freaking Soulvester in the darkness, just watching right at you as you're watching through this tape. Are you freaking impressed in yourself for making this cursed VHS tape, my guy? I mean, I probably do know that you didn't make this, but you do have a knack of making some sick and disturbing VHS tapes in your time, alright? Hey, while you're at it too, can you give Whiteface a hi from me, because I just want to know how they're doing. I wonder if they're doing well nowadays. That very chill evil entity. I just wanted to catch up on old times, because I really want to play I'm Scared in the future, just for like a nostalgic sort of trip. And then if we just get to play through a little bit more. He just creeps back into the darkness where he likes to reside at. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking disturbing. And especially thanks so much to Swirls for giving me all this information and to clarify a couple of points just so that I just won't be as confused and keep on guessing a few times in a row. And oh man, let me know about that freaking Easter egg with Soulvester just lurking in the background the entire time of us just watching through all the camera feeds there. Or just that one spot in the VHS tape. And I just want to see that freaking Bugs Bunny jump scare. I mean, obviously I'm not going to get caught a third time, am I? Ah, there it is. Oh man, like I just don't have the words to describe how freaking horrific you are. See, I'm just gonna go ahead and pass it on over to future me, as he'll take it away for there whenever that other VHS tape comes on out in the future. So yeah, take it away, future me, and it's gonna be so weird for me to just cut to that point as I'm now gonna react to that brand new VHS tape. Hey everyone, so this is me after, I don't know how many days ever since that first part that I freaking recorded of the home invasion ACME containment facility tape. I am recording this on the 9th of the next month, so November 9th, and well, but this tape right here that I'm about to react to is clocking in at 12 minutes and 46 seconds. It came out right around Halloween time a few days ago, so yeah, I know that I've been a little bit with some of this stuff, but yeah, I've been recording a couple of videos every now and then, so yeah. So yeah, this one right here is called ACME Containment Facility Vivifica Side 1. And so there is supposedly going to be a second part to this. However, I'm not going to go into any of that stuff because, well, I just don't want to, alright? Simple as that. And so this is side 1, so there might be another part to this that might come out later down the line. And, of course, you got the typical Albuquerque, New Mexico location, because all of this madness still does take place in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And a whole bunch of binary that we will translate after the end of this reaction and analysis to this tape right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on with it then, shall we? Oh boy, it's been a little bit since I reacted to any one of these ACME Containment Facility VHS tapes here. Oh boy, so this is gonna be a real refreshing thing to do. So yeah, brace yourselves, and hopefully we'll enjoy the ride in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh my goodness.
Smurfs Adventures will return after
Smurfs? Hey, let's go!
Golden Crisp cereal's bringing
Alright, got a old classic cereal commercial here.
with the news.
Okay. Oh. Okay, they're gonna frickin' steal his cereal. Alright. Yeah, these pesky bees are up to no good, aren't they?
How about a vitamin-packed punch?
Oh, wow, he showed them who's boss. Yeah, let's go.
It's got the crunch with punch.
And more honey.
There must be in that cereal to frickin' bring up your courage, huh? Is this a toothbrushing commercial? Hey! Okay, I like this melody here. Muppet toothpaste. What the heck? Okay, honestly though, I did not know that the Muppets had their own brand of toothpaste. Okay. But at least they got a jam. Okay, why did you... There's gonna be stains all over your suit sleeve there. Ugh. Yeah, Muppet toothpaste is the best, isn't it? What? Okay, these freaking old commercials are something else. They bring me a lot of nostalgia. Oh, why is it... Do you got something else to say to me, ACME? Because I know that whenever it freaking cuts off, it's going to show me something very important here. Vivifica. Oh boy, what is going to happen here? Oh, I am so stoked to actually freaking react to another one of these tapes after so long. Alright, so this is... Oh, yep! Yep, I was holding from telling y'all this. I actually have partooken in voice acting one character in this tape here. So yeah, the voice actors, there I am. Oh my gosh, yep, the moment that Swirls had offered me, I was like, you know what? Absolutely. I'm not like an experienced voice actor or anything like that. I tried my best, and yeah. I tried my best with the voice acting role, and yeah, I cannot wait to see what it's actually gonna be like for this whole tape right here. Along with Juniper, Robert Turner, and Vandal. I know that y'all are gonna be way better than me, you know, because I'm not that much of a good voice actor. But yeah, all of y'all are gonna be doing an absolute really great job in this tape right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and give it a watch. Oh man, we got some sinister background music to fill up my ears. Alright, here's another perspective of another bland looking hallway created by Swirls, of course. Oh man, I have no idea what's gonna be in this tape here. Alright, and I guess that this is the outside of the building that we were just having an aerial view over. Golly. I wonder if like a revive's gonna blow up the freaking door and have like a full-on raid of the building with all of their revived cousins. Oh, hey!
Friday, March 13th, 1989.
Oh! Yep, this is me right here.
How much progress we've made into countering the revived epidemic, or as the public has named it, the revival.
Oh, really now, huh? That's good.
We've managed to capture most of the main revive. We've been making great strides into antibiotic that will reverse the revival process.
Oh yeah, that vaccine, right?
The big revive ones too, including get this, Soulvester himself.
Yeah, really?
That's like crazy.
Okay, that is awesome.
We only caught him on the 2nd of March, but
oh, emphasis on the 2nd of March, huh?
He seemed more willing than we expected. We just hope he isn't planning anything, but I don't know. I hope he was just in a good mood.
Yeah, hopefully.
Anyways, we also found that these weird corruptions in our tapes were caused by... Let's see here.
Alright. Is he just like flipping through some papers here? Oh, yep, here we go. Okay, bite entities, you say? Huh.
Weird name. They could somehow manipulate our tapes and basically show what they want to show instead of what we want to show, which is a problem. Our solution?
Okay, we'll get to your solution here in just a moment, and this is like a little mini theory that I just want to, you know, pop in here to say. Is Bugged Bunny one of those bite entities? Because he has been shown a couple of times to pretty much pop in every now and then stare at you in the face with the, you know, right before he does that, he gives himself a nice introduction with a freaking jump scare. I'm not going to forget you giving me those 2 separate times on the same home invasion tape. Oh my gosh. Yep, I know that I'm recording this a few days later, but I still haven't forgotten you. So yeah, I wonder if Bugged Bunny is a type of bite entity, or could just be some other sort of thing entirely, or maybe something else. So yeah, what is your solution here, huh?
Well, we don't have one.
Okay, well,
Unknown to us, but luckily they're usually more passive than other revived. We also found how to talk to them through the television itself, which
okay,
yeah,
well,
sounds weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds crazy.
They technically have a physical form, only a digital one, so we have to make do.
Okay, that makes sense.
I just realized I'm gonna be late. I've got an interview with Bugs at 9
Oh.
Son of a...
Yeah, and they also censored that part out for me right as I said that. Which I didn't, by the way. Oh, that's a whole lot of Marvins. Revived Martins. Yeah, wish me luck, everyone. Reviewing.
These have been around since the very beginning of the revival.
Oh, really?
Due to the fact that there are multiple of them.
Yeah, there are so many of them.
In packs, usually staying close to forest regions and ambushing those that get too close to them.
So, they're known to inhabit foresty regions. Why don't you go ahead and look at the camera feed of the Bugs Burgers restaurant on night 6? I mean, it probably might already be corrupted at this point, or maybe that's just my own personal purgatory, but yeah, there is a couple of them that were in those cameras that were just scattered around the place, and yeah, I can't believe that they migrated within the freaking building along with the other horrific revived. I mean, they're probably standing real close guard to Soulvester, I guess. But yeah, they were just all over the place. I wondered what their deal is, but yeah, at least we got some more about the revived Marvin the Martian's here. Alright, don't do anything super weird, but I know that's gonna happen.
Revived Martians can be identified by 1. Their glowing eyes.
I mean, that's obvious.
2. Their red clothing and green helmets.
Uh-huh.
They sometimes emit strange beeps and noises when nearby in groups.
I mean, they are based off of Marvin. Oh. There's an alien. Okay, what is that? Okay, that sounds freaking weird. I don't know if you need like a spectrogram or some like audio sort of device to to maybe transcribe whatever that message was, and then maybe something else might pop up. Ain't that freaking cool? Alright, we're recording. I don't believe I've ever been part of an interview, Earth creature. Nor have I been so uncomfortable, if I may be honest. Yeah, why is that? I'm quite used to being filmed, yes, but never in such a dingy, pathetic room such as this. I see. Why did you bring me here anyways, Earthling? I'm just gonna use my normal voice. You work with Soulvester, yes? Of course we do. Let me guess. You want to ask us about him? Yeah, can you shed some more light on Soulvester? Mm-hmm. We want to know what he did on the night when this revival started. I see. Well, you do recall the restaurant that closed down recently, the one that Pepe and Bugs opened? Oh yeah, of course. I worked there for a few nights. Yeah, Bugs Burgers? Mm-hmm. Bugs Burgers? Yeah, we've heard of the place. What's that got to do with it, though? Did you find... Oh, that hole, yep. Did you find the hole? That's what I wanted to ask you about. Actually, we sent some of our guards into the hole. However, we haven't heard back from them, you say? Alright. What actually happens to people that go into the hole? Okay, well, the frickin' tape doesn't want us to find out. Okay. Oh, hi there. It's one of the ACME guards. Okay. I know this is just me, but, you know, I remember seeing some very similar sort of Tesla gates from, like, the SCP Containment breach, you know, Foundation site. And I remember seeing, like, this little platform right here. Oh, stop right there before the freaking electricity just jolts right in front of you, or else you're gonna get electrified. So, yeah, that's one thing that this whole thing right here kind of reminds me of. But, yeah, it's really cool to see them actually walking around the place. Okay, Parasitic Lola. Okay, do we really have to go for the freaking hit right towards her? Oh, yep. He is screwed. And Parasitic Lola claims another victim. Unfortunately, had to see that go down. Excuse me, hey there, Wily? Revived Wily Coyote. So we're gonna get a interview with him now?
Revived Wily Coyote. This revived has also been around since the beginning of the infection.
Oh.
He is tall, skinny, and is notably full of holes. His screams are often a giveaway of his location, so he is very easy to hear coming.
Yep, I remember
he
that.
also has extremely acute hearing, and can hear an average human heartbeat from 30 feet away. Revived Wily Coyote can be identified by 1. His tall, skinny frame. 2. He is full of holes.
I mean, we could already see it there.
Loud screaming noises.
And I remember one aspect about him ever since the main game of Bugs Burgers. Like, you know, here's a little bit of a spoilers side of things. Just a small one. Is that whatever he actually does hear his blood running through his body, I think that was just like a theory or something that they probably were trying to craft up about him. That's why he is screaming so loud, is because that blood is just rushing through his body constantly. He can constantly hear his blood rushing throughout his entire body, and oh boy, I can see that you got like 2 giant toothpicks just stabbed right through your eye sockets and on the back side of your cranium. That is freaking horrible. And Wily, oh man, I feel bad for you, buddy.
While hunting, which can be damaging to human ears after long exposure sessions.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Oh, my gosh, that is horrible. Oh. Ah, that is so terrifying. Alright, we're recording, so yeah, this is another interview. Are we gonna get any words out from him? Mister? Hey, it hurts. My head hurts. I mean, I could see clearly why that would be the case. I'm sorry for that. I can imagine that being full of holes. Oh, boy. You don't know what it's like to be me, do you? Bloody, beaten, and dead, but still alive. You don't know that feeling. I do. I always have. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for you, man. Sheesh. I know you're revived, but seriously, I still feel bad for, you know, toons that go through all this sort of stuff, alright? I'm sure you do. Now, tell me, you were around at the beginning of the infection. Do you remember anything before it? Maybe, landing on a huge frickin' spiked rock at the bottom of the canyon? Ugh. What I remember is a room, a small room, very bare bones, white walls, stone floor, and it was cold. Ugh. Sounds frickin' awful to be in that scenario. A laundry room, I think. He created me there. That's what he always tells me, though it's hard to remember. Oh, we got some lore there where they would probably be created at, huh? Oh my gosh. Oh, yep. Oh, that same old revived Bugs Bunny is just... Oh my gosh, the animation work is so good. But that is so brutal at the same time. That guy just got freaking torn in half by Bugs Bunny. Or that revived version of Bugs Bunny there. That was twisted. Oh my gosh, you know what? Let's just carry on. That was so disturbingly brutal. I don't know what to put it. So, hi there, revived Bugs Bunny.
Subject 3, revived bugs. This revived has very acute sight and is incredibly tall.
Yeah, the look on my face right now, I know that I don't have a webcam on me at all, but it says it all. I am just so bewildered from that.
Surprisingly stealthy, often hiding in the shadows to ambush his victims. He
Oh,
lives on
man.
a diet of carrots and human flesh, though he has said that he prefers flesh since becoming revived. Revived bugs
It altered
can
his
be
diet, huh?
easily identified by.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Hey there, Parasitic Lola. I can see that you're taking over the broadcast too. Okay, so there's like just some fighting control of who's actually trying to take control of the freaking VHS tape. Bugged Bunny, Parasitic Lola, calm down, okay? One at a time can scare me, okay? Just please. And then, as we can see right there at the bottom left-hand corner, we can see that there's some text that says, God is angry. Who is this God you speak of? Soulvester? Maybe it could be someone else? Okay. Oh, my goodness. Okay, the static. Oh, this is my interview with him. Oh, this was in the home invasion tape.
You murdered Dawn that day too. Can you confirm this?
Yeah, I did. What about it, Doc?
Oh, man, he sounds so eerie.
But why? What motive did you have?
Yeah, let's hear it, man. Come on.
Didn't really have any.
Oh, really?
I didn't. Me and my friends were driving along the road and...
Wait, driving? Do you have a license?
I mean, when it comes to these revived.
No, I can't even fit in the car, so I just... I'm on top.
So you're just on top of the car.
Isn't that dangerous?
Can you look at who you're talking to right now? This in-universe version of me? Just look at him. It's a revived Bugs Bunny. Of course, the revived, they can do whatever they want. They're freaking evil beings that were created to freaking just, I don't know, take out their toons, freaking recruit them to their revived army, and to kill off toons. Yeah, just use your eyes more, and then you'll maybe see who you're exactly talking to here. Not your normal freaking toon, okay? Yeah, because y'all are revived.
We were on the road, Doc. It's almost midnight, and Lola's driving when she suddenly stops behind this random house. I guess she must have known the people inside or something. She tells us to get out of the car. So I asked her, why here?
Yeah, why did you wanted to stop at this random house? It's because there was this small child that was living there, along with another child that was going to be born, and so, yeah, Parasitic Lola had a lot of intel before, alright? And so she knew exactly where she wanted to go from there. Okay, then? Oh, no.
All she said is that I saw her in there. I'm guessing that by her, she meant Matilda.
Yeah, Matilda, who was impregnated at the time.
What did she want from her? From what we saw from the victim's information, she didn't have anything on her dirt sheet or anything that would be a means for murder.
You know what I'm guessing, Doc?
Getting a little bit infuriated there with him up.
One, because she was expecting a baby.
Yeah.
Or two, because she already had a kid.
Or maybe I could just go with the third latter option with the number 3. She wanted to take both children with her. So yeah, let's keep on going then.
She always seemed like the type of tune to get jealous over stuff like that.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
That's very intriguing, alright.
I love her. But she gets jealous over the smallest things sometimes.
So, why would she be jealous over a pregnancy?
Because that means she didn't get to them first, Doc.
Oh my.
I think she only infests those that aren't expecting a baby. The others, well, she kills them.
Oh man.
Those that already have kids, she takes them with her.
Yep.
Simple as that.
And what does she do with the kids?
And that right there is a question that will remain unanswered for quite some time, alright, man? Oh boy, and that's the end, isn't it? Please insert side 2 of cassette when ready. And you know who we were just talking about? Yep, of course it had to have been you, Parasitic Lola, just hiding somewhere in the frickin' distance there. And so if we just play through a little bit more of this, then, and that's just about it for all of this ACME Containment Facility Vivifica side 1 of this VHS tape here. So well, sometime at a different point, we're going to flip over the VHS tape and then insert that and see what other sort of twisted lore or some other useful information that we can actually pick up on. So yeah, now it's time to do some classic old analyzing here. So, here is the analyzing portion of the Vivifica side 1 of this ACME Containment Facility VHS tape here. So yeah, just like with the past couple of other VHS tapes, the first few moments are just on some really cool classic era ads there. Come on, I wanted to watch some Smurfs, and then I had to learn some more eerie information about more of these revive types, and so here is this cereal ad right over here, and a commercial for some other toothpaste. It's Muppet themed, okay? I didn't even know they had their own freaking toothpaste to go around, and a G.I. Joe toy commercial there, but yeah, it had to shorten out, and we are at a aerial view of this huge complex, which probably might be a ACME Containment Facility site. I don't know if there's a few more that are located around some other specific parts of other areas not too far from this one. So yeah, and these are where most of the interviews were taking place. And so every one of these voice actors so far that I've heard, yeah, absolutely nailed it with their roles. And yeah, I know that I could personally do better with my own sort of stuff, but yeah, like I said before at the very beginning of the reaction part of this tape here, I'm not that good with voice acting stuff, but I would definitely like to improve in the future. Transitions to other different parts of these hallways here. It looks like it's a very quiet sort of hour here in this containment facility, and this tape is created by Swirls. Absolutely great job so far with this. Oh man, all of these VHS tapes have been really awesome to watch through, and just being able to do some voice acting for one of them, oh man, I cannot freaking stress how super cool that all was. And oh man, Bugs Burgers definitely is a really unique freaking game that has so much of this world building that I just didn't even expect for a FNAF fan game to go for, with all these secret links that took you to secret logs, other documents, heck, even some of these tapes that we're currently watching right now. And yeah, there's some other planned tapes that are going to be added onto the canon, or the continuity side of things, for the Bugs Burgers of the whole entire ACME Containment Facility universe here. And oh wow, I just find that to be super cool. That I probably do know that some other ARGs, or maybe some other analog horror series, or some other FNAF fan game out there did do some similar sort of thing, but Bugs Burgers right here is a prime perfect example, and I just enjoy it so much. The scares have been fun, just everything about this. Oh boy, I've had such a blast with doing all of these reactions to these VHS tapes here, and it's just, I know that I'm sounding like a broken record, but I genuinely do like what this whole thing is going for. Genuinely super cool. And so that disappears, and here's the front side of this building over here. Nothing too important to look at here. So here is the first log that introduces us to what is gonna be going down in the later part of this VHS tape here. So yeah, very appropriate timing with this VHS tape that's playing right in front of us. Friday, March 13th, 1989. So yeah, the revival, practically, that's whenever this whole outbreak began, and there were so many revived tunes that were going around everywhere, causing so much chaos, and yeah, there was so much destruction that was going on.
Just a matter of months, we've managed to capture most of the big five. We've been making great strides with the antibiotic. That will reverse the revival process.
So yeah, this right here is mainly talking about them developing that vaccine that was mentioned a couple of VHS tapes ago. And so they were giving out free vaccines to counter all of this revived pandemic, and I think that was a really cool idea. And yeah, them capturing some of the main revived, like we have seen before, later on in this VHS tape, that some of them were being interviewed, and I wonder who is going to be interviewed, or what's going to happen on side 2 of this Vivifica tape here. So yeah, they made great strides, and then they even reversed the revival process. Hey, that's super cool. Can I have this free vaccine that won't make me into one of these freaking awful looking revives here? I don't want to be stabbed a few times in my freaking body, or having like some false face that made me look like a psycho. And yeah, I'm talking about you, Wile E. Coyote, and of course Elmer Fudd over there with this fake face that he has. So yeah, they made an antibiotic and even some vaccines in the past that will combat against this revival pandemic, or, you know, some of the revival process that maybe some unfortunate tunes are going through.
Great strides with the antibiotic. That will reverse the revival process. And we've been capturing a few of the big revivals.
And this right here surprised me the freaking most. So why would Soulvester be easily caught that time? I think that it's probably part of his grand plan that he has cooking up somewhere in his dark and, well, endless void of a mind that he has. But at the same time, though, if he was about to be captured, then of course he would probably show signs of aggression towards them capturing him. So I wonder why he would offer himself so easily like that. That is just so really neat to see. Oh, and probably some little side spoilers here. What if after the end of Bugs Burgers, they actually did capture Soulvester? Because we saw one of the ACME employees down there bonk frickin' Queen Tyranny on her Martian face, and they could have also been down there and caught Soulvester in the meantime. Or possibly they were making some progress and then they went down into that hole that was maybe told to them by one of these revives, and so they actually did catch Soulvester, huh? In a nice, giant, eldritch god-like sized cat cage, huh?
I mean, that's like crazy. He was pretty reasonable. We only caught him on a singular part.
I wonder why that would be a very prevalent date there that's also bolded. 2nd of March, huh? I don't have any other theories for why that would be the case. Which he is.
I don't know. I hope he was just in a good mood.
Are you saying what I think you're trying to frickin' say to get yourself some more morality in the workplace? Dude, he's the one that started all this pandemic to pretty much happen in the first place. Alright, so yeah, he is the one that caused all this to happen, but I wonder what he's also planning. He's in a good mood, my ad. Alright, he is definitely planning something very dubious behind the scenes.
We also found that these weird corruptions
Corruptions, huh? And that's another prevalent word that's been also highlighted in red. Yeah, I've seen a lot of corruptions that were on some of those past tapes in the meantime, caused by rare moments of Soulvester, and often at most, Bugged Bunny. Yeah, he was also a real prevalent figure that really likes to jump scare the soul out of people. It also could be a prevalent force to corrupting these tapes in the first place. So relieving to not see him in this tape right here, so my life expectancy has been extended by a mere year. Alright, I know that Bug Bunny is going to be taking that year back from my life expectancy after another jump scare, which didn't happen. Alright, so he's flipping through some papers off to the side. So they're caused by bite entities. And, oh yeah, here's another little specter that I've gotten in my mind. White Face was another prevalent character that was in Bug's Burgers and, well, pretty much told us about some stuff. And so they had their own little secret room in the meantime, and they were talking to us about some stuff, and, well, but they just wanted to watch others suffer pain, and, well, that's all they wanted to do. They just wanted to hang out in their own little space, and Soulvester offered that space to them. So yeah, a good guy Soulvester in that context, and the massive majority context, yeah, he's still a very evil, demonic, freaking, I don't know, eldritch demon god. So, yeah, what is your solution to solving these bite entities here, huh?
They could somehow manipulate our tapes and basically show what they want to show instead of what we want to show, which is a problem.
Kind of like some dark, revived propaganda in a way, huh? Come join our side, and it's kind of like a combative sort of thing where the revived, or, well, the bite entities in this case, are causing some sort of disruptions on the usual TV network, and then the ACME Containment Facility team are trying to combat against that to show off their helpful guides into, you know, propelling back the revived threat. So maybe in some of these tapes, the bite entities are corrupting them, causing all of the very weird things to happen. So yeah, these bite entities are up to no good either, huh? Very interesting. There's no solution at all.
We don't have them. They're still kind of unknown to us, but luckily they're usually more passive than other revived.
Yeah, because they're on a TV and, well, they're not able to do any further damage other than to corrupt tapes and maybe some network channels.
We also found how to talk to them through the television itself.
Which in this universe is not super odd considering that you're dealing with a frickin' pandemic where tunes are turning into these evil revives. So yeah, doing a lot of damage out there, killing people and all this other evil stuff in the meantime.
Yeah, sounds weird, but hey, they don't technically have a physical form, only a digital one, so we have to make...
I see.
Crap.
And this right here alludes back to that same little interview at the end of the tape where we could actually see, well, my in-universe character self as a rabbit researcher guy is talking to another very evil rabbit character, a revived Bugs, alright? So I think that's kind of funny. But yeah, that's really cool to see that little standoff right there between both of them. And it's all about that home invasion tape that we literally just reacted and analyzed to. I know in this part of the video it was a few minutes ago, but hey, I haven't seen any other tapes in a very few days of a gap, alright? And then we are introduced to one of these many types of revived tunes, and this one are the revived Martians, and funnily enough, they're the most common ones that we can actually look for, and they mainly inhabit foresty areas, which is very cool, and, well, but they do kind of look like tall plants. See, the revived Martians. Just like with the other revives that we have known to see in these past few tapes.
They are unique due to the fact that there are multiple of them.
Yeah.
They often move in packs, usually staying close to forest regions and ambushing those that get too close to them.
So, just like, I think it's like herd mentality, where, you know, if there's one of them, they're usually weak, but whenever there's multiple of them, they can take care of their target very quickly and make the work all said and done. So yeah, if you find like a field of these revived Martians, then it's your best bet to run back the way that you walked down that trail, okay?
Revived Martians can be identified by 1. Their glowing eyes.
Yeah, their singular glowing eye. I mean, that's a more prevalent type of thing to point out with these revived Martians. Sounds really robotic in nature, though. Do they have inbuilt robotic components inside of their body somewhere that is transmitting these odd signals to each other? Ah, boy. And this is the very first interview here of the VHS tape. And this is a revived Martian that never has been in an interview like this before. And, well, he is criticizing this room for being very, very pathetic. So they're trying to cram more of these helpful pieces of information out from this revived Martian here. Did you find the hole? Maybe they have been taken out by whatever else is lurking down in that hole. Maybe my assumption at the very beginning was very wrong about them going down there and then fetching Soulvester out. Or maybe it's just a lucky few. We haven't heard back from them. Ugh. Yeah, what happens to people whenever they go down into that hole, you say? Probably they become one with the revived. And so this guy is just patrolling down the place. And he has a broom, funnily enough. And he gets instantly dispatched. Oh. And then gets killed off screen. Oh my gosh. Parasitic Lola, are you gonna do what I think you're probably gonna do? And, you know, that thing that happened with you smooching him and... But yeah, that guy is, yeah, he is officially screwed over. Alright, never to be seen ever again. And here we have revived Wiley. With some very long and with some oddly large toothpicks that are jammed right through his freaking head. I know those are something else. Alright.
Check 2. Revived Wiley DIOT. This revived has also been around since the beginning of the infection.
Just like with the other ones, of course.
And is notably full of holes.
Could have been subject to a very long and painful fall right off a cliff face as he freaking banged his own body right up against the side of the ridge. Yep, I know that I'm alluding to something that happened in Bugs Burgers that time ago.
His screams are often a giveaway of his location, so he is very easy to hear coming.
Yeah, it could have been like his screams of pain, alright, that he's still receiving after being turned into a revived, or possibly he is one with the pain.
Also has extremely acute hearing and can hear an average human heartbeat from
Which is terrifying to think about, that these guys, or these types of revive, can hear that efficiently. Even the sounds of someone's heart beating in still silentness. Like, huh? Golly, Wiley. I didn't even know that you developed freaking acute hearing after being tormented like this for I don't even know how long at this point. Sheesh, with only one ear to boot. Well, yeah, he is a very tall, lanky figure. Yeah. Which is funny to think about, because this revived has some acute hearing. Meanwhile, his screams are so loud that they damage other people's hearing as well. Ugh. Yeah, it's still like he is feeling the pain of all of those holes that have been jammed right all over his body like that. Ugh. And here's another interview that's taken place with revived Wiley. Oh man. I couldn't just help but feel bad for the Toons originally, before and after, for whatever they went through in the revival process. Dang. I can imagine being full of holes. Come on, this Wiley is probably going to show you how it actually feels like if you keep up with that snarky comment. See, she made a comment on Wiley, and with all the holes that were obviously present all over his body, he says, "You don't know what it's like to be me, alright? So just keep your freaking mouth shut, okay? Bloody beaten to dead, but still alive. You don't know that feeling. I do. I always have. I mean, I saw it a few freaking tapes ago, man, and that's not even good. I'm sure you do. Now that we're around the beginning of the infection. Do you remember anything before it? Made in a very pristine room, it sounds like? So he's talking about where presumably some of the revived are actually made at, I guess. What I remember is a room, a small room, very bare bones, white walls, stone floor, and it was cold. This kind of sounds like a freaking mausoleum in a way. Huh. Stone floor? A laundry room, I think. He created me there. That's what he always tells me. Though, it's hard to remember. So, was the laundry room down there in that basement where Soulvester actually was, well, brought to life? And that's where he made more of the revived dad? Yeah, I'm just spitballing at this point. He created me there. That's what he always tells me, though. It's hard to remember. I mean, you do have one massive chunk of your head completely exposed out in the open. And here is the most brutal death scene that I've ever seen before in any of these tapes. So yeah, here we have a little security office there with a little poster right there of Bugs Bunny himself just smiling at what he has brought himself upon to doing to this poor researcher here. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so brutal, man. Swirls. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Well done. Well done. This, oh my gosh. I cannot get over how brutal that this death was. Taking off this poor researcher's bottom half of their own self, and yep, they're long gone. And you can hear some more of the blood splattering on the ground as the tape cuts off right there. And Bugs is just swaying his head back and forth, just enjoying the whole ride, the whole disturbing scene that he caused. And so that takes us to the very last segment of the VHS tape here, with revived Bugs Bunny. Just his overall height and him not having any sort of eyes, these character concepts are so cool in a creepy freaking way. Alright, that is... Alright, let's just continue on now, shall we?
Subject 3, revived Bugs.
Subject 3.
Revived has very acute sight and is incredibly tall.
Considering that he doesn't have any sort of eyeballs to see with, he still does have acute and very precision-seeking eyesight there. Sheesh.
Hiding in the shadows to ambush his victims.
Wait a second. So yeah, wait a second. That was what I was actually knowing who that was. Excuse me? So that researcher that this revived Bugs just simply ripped the legs off of is the same one that interviewed that revived Martian at the very beginning of the tape. That is so sad to think about. Just after that interview happened, they would have actually gotten killed off immediately right after that happened. Sheesh. They were just at their little computer there, logging the whole interview thing, and then this revived Bugs Bunny breached into the room and then dispatched her in half. Oh my gosh. And so this unlucky soul wasn't prepared for what they were gonna have to go through inevitably. That is so sad, man. Rest in peace to this interviewer here.
Shadows to ambush his victims. He lives on a diet of carrots and human flesh, though he has said that he prefers flesh since becoming revived.
Yeah, that's your revived mindset taking hold of yourself, huh?
Identified by.
And then Parasitic Lola likes to interrupt a few more places of the tape, trying to pull off a classic bugged bunny. Sheesh, and then a creepy close-up shot of Parasitic Lola filling up the rest of the screen there. That is so haunting. And then here is the final interview to take place in the tape, and this is practically just a summary of what happened in the home invasion tape of Bugs Bunny, this revived version of Bugs Bunny. I'm surprised that he hasn't actually leapt across the table and taken anyone out. But he might just be restrained into his seat to prohibit him to do any sort of other damage whatsoever. So yeah, here's the last interview with Bugs Bunny. And of course, me being the most confident guy in the whole world, or of this whole revived world that we're now putting ourselves in, of me interviewing this twisted and terrifying revived Bugs Bunny.
So, Mr. Bugs, you were seen at the house of Matilda and Don Claxton in the footage that aired a few days ago.
Talking about the home invasion tape a little bit more.
Can you confirm this? Yeah, I did. What about it, Doc?
What about it? You slaughtered a whole innocent family?
Okay, but why? What motive did you have? You didn't really have any. I did. Me and my friends were out along the road. Wait, driving? Do you have a license?
I would like to bring it up again. Just look at who you're talking to.
No, wait. I can't even build a car, so I just... I'm out.
Yeah. Just imagine Bugs Bunny being this tall, lanky guy surfing on top of the car as they were driving over the speed limit. Revived, they don't care. They want to slaughter everyone and then break the speed limit at the same time.
Isn't that dangerous?
I'm not going to say it again.
Might be, Doc, but not to us. Anyway, we're on the road, Doc. It's almost midnight. Lola's driving.
Just a casual midnight drive.
I guess she must have known the people inside or something.
Well, yeah, in the home invasion tape, we saw that Mikey and Lola herself, or Parasitic Lola herself, were just casually conversing with each other, and then they went off out of the house, off to some other place where no one else knows where they actually are now, except for the revived themselves.
Tells us to get out of the car. So I asked her, why here?
Yeah, why this house, huh?
She said it's that. I saw her in there. I'm guessing that by her,
Yeah.
she meant Matilda.
Who was pregnant at the time.
Okay, but what did she want from her? From what we saw from the victim's information, she didn't have anything on her dirt sheet or anything that would be a means of her murder.
I mean, it's as simple as that. Yeah, Parasitic Lola, yeah, she had her own dark reasons to do that, alright?
I'm guessing, Doc,
Ugh.
it's either one, because she was expecting a baby, or two, because she already had a kid. She always seemed like the type of dude to get jealous over stuff like that.
And so y'all broke in there and destroyed that entire family, huh?
Interesting. Don't get me wrong, I love her. But she gets jealous over the smallest things sometimes.
I see.
So, why would she be jealous over a pregnancy?
others, well, she kills them.
So instead of doing that thing of her, like, infesting other victims that she comes across in that parasitic tape that I reacted and analyzed to a long time ago, so whenever they get, you know, pregnant in a normal way, yeah, parasitic Lola gets super jealous of them and then just goes in there and slaughters the whole family. And if there's any sort of other kids that are in that same household as well, she just takes them with her. And that is so... Ugh. That is so... I don't even know what to say about that. That just genuinely makes me just feel freaking disturbed.
Those that already have kids, she takes them with her.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
She has some evil motives behind that smug grin that she has. And that right there is what's gonna be probably left in the dark for a long time, or maybe that question will probably be answered in another future tape. And that is where the analysis side of things ends off for this tape. Oh my gosh. I know that I probably might have missed out on some slight subtle Easter eggs or anything else in the tape itself. So, but yeah, that has been the reaction and analysis side of things for the ACME Containment Facility Vivifica Side 1 tape. So yeah, that was really cool to go back through and just look at all that disturbing info. So if we go into one of these binary translating sites, once again, here we have the binary that was from that description of that VHS tape, along with what it actually does say right here. They don't care about their own people like we do, yet they call us the villains, hypocrites, the whole lot of them. So are these the revived calling the humans or toons hypocrites because, well, they do harm each other, but the revived actually care about each other like a whole family? Maybe I am getting that right, but oh my gosh, that is that is very eerie to think about. Look, Soulvester is no one to be trusted with, okay? I'm still gonna stand by that, alright?